The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. John Conchar out there with Wells. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. Here's Hartenstein. Williams outside. It's good from long range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Conchar finds Jackson, misses from short range. Wallace against Bane, and blocked by Bane. Here's Pippen, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. He gets it in there. Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Hornets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
Conchar can't get it to go. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander, and Bane pulls it down.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pippen for 3. Thunder with the rebound. It's Dort on the wing, guarded by Bane.
Putting his muscles to good use. Dort basically forces his way through the foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
At the line for your Oklahoma City,
So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Dort misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the rejection by Pippen. Bane against Dort. Wells kicks to Pippen. Jackson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Pippen missing. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Jackson against Hartenstein. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Conchar. Here's Bane. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Wallace kicks to Williams. Here's Hartenstein, and the shot falls short this time.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay, and he couldn't.
Outside Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Basket good.
Yeah, in the paint, Jackson has plenty of moves to beat good defense.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's time for Storm Chasers, everybody. Get loud and show them some love. That's what you've been. Now on the road with your heart side. Get loud and let them hear it. Free t-shirts are incoming, fans. Get out of your seat and get loud.
Check of the stats for Williams. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Right around 25 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
And the basket is good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to Jackson. Rebound by Wallace.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills the three-pointer.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Who wants a t-shirt?
He's checked in for Memphis.
Number 10.
Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Jackson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Memphis is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Jackson. He's on target from 8 feet out. Jackson's got 6 points.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint.
Dort from outside off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Kennard the pass to Concha. Now here's Jackson. And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies stand, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instinct, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, "Get the ball inside," and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. Bucket is good.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, "I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best." And Coach Mark Daigneault said, "I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard." Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League assistant there to NBA assistant and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Mitchell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, number 25, A.J. Mitchell.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Kennard. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Kennard's got 5 points so far.
Well, this is what they pay Kennard to do. He's led the league in three-point percentage multiple times.
Wiggins dishes to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And the Thunder lead by 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Huff. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Kennard. Memphis moving it around. Fires for 3. Thunder with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And we'll see if anything's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Here's LaRavia. Still without a basket. Traps in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
For three, Mitchell. And the three ball is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Laravia. From past the arc. Rebounded by Joe. The Thunder leading by 8. And here is Mitchell. He's got 5. Williams finds Wiggins. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Joe can't get it to go. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Pass to Kennard. Here's Laravia. Bangs home the trifecta. Laravia's got his second bucket of the night.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Screen by Jones. Wiggins kicks to Jones. Here's Joe. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And a moment to see numbers for Kennard. He's averaging 7 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Huff. Here's Laravia. In the corner, Kennard with it. Off target from three-point range. To the middle. Williams' shot is off. Snatched away. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% on the season from the foul line.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And so it's Oklahoma City going into the break with a 10-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for him. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Kennard, Desmond Bane out there with John Conchar. Then it's Pippen, and it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hartenstein passes to Williams, and he banks in the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Pippen, pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Now Williams. He had 15 points last outing. Tipped away. Stolen by Jackson. Bane against Dort. Pippen, the pass to Kennard. Now here's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
That free throw, no good. And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both. Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And for the Grizzlies, 2024 stand was marked by an unprecedented amount of injuries.
Well, Kevin, they used 51 different starting lineups. That's the most in NBA history. And they were also forced to use 12 injury hardship exceptions. That is just incredibly bad luck.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous Alexander's got 14 points.
Now, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Jackson kicks to Bain. To the paint, it's tipped. Conchar, the pass to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Pippen for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Thunder leading by 12. Outside, Dort. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look
Timeout.
the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Your Thunder Girl.
Grizzlies making the switch here. Wells is checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Thunder. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies in 2nd place.
And when you look at Memphis, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, that's why we play the games. Talent on paper is one thing, but it's what you do once you get between the lines that ultimately matters.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
One shot.
Free throw good, Conchar.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
And when it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
And he hits the first of 3. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Pippen finds Conchar. A 3-ball. Good on the triple. Conchar's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's Jackson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Jackson's got 9.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Now, here's Wells. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And it's Memphis with another. The Thunder leading by 7. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Jackson. Conchar, the pass to Bain. Outside Pippen. Back to Bain. Jackson with it. He's defended by Hartenstein. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And Memphis making a change here. Castleton's checked in. There's Williams, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Pippen with it. Still scoreless. Outside, Bain. Pass to Castleton. Pippen a screen on Hartenstein. Thunder with the rebound. Williams up on top. Guarded by Bain. Right side, Williams. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That'll be his second foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Jalen Williams.
For your Thunder, number 34, Kendrick Williams.
Here's Castleton. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Wells passes to Conchar. Shot clock at 2. And it's Pippen missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
So it's the Thunder now, leading by 12. Just 2 to shoot. Nice shot by Wallace.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pippen sets a screen for Wells. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Pass to Hartenstein. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Back to Pippen. And it's denied. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Hartenstein. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. 5 on the clock. Pass to LaRavia. The Grizzlies with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Castleton. Wiggins with the rebound. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. Williams outside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to LaRavia. And the drought trains it from beyond the arc. LaRavia's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
It's rebounded by Memphis. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Williams passes to Williams. 14 feet away. That's short off the rim.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Wiggins from outside. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
1:27 left now here in the second. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 15-5 run. Wiggins fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Off's jacked in, and it's Luke Kennard in for Wells. Free throw good, Wiggins. There's 1:17 left here in the second. Pass to LaRavia. Jacks up a 3. Thunder with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Williams with the ball. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Huff. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Laravia. The Grizzlies with another miss.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Laravia. Misses the three. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you...
It hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running, so not a good quarter for us. No, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend, let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question, I'd rather play alongside them than against them. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right now in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Here's the screen. Good on the three-point shot. Wells has got 8 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Williams kicks to Dort. Shot from 12. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points. Pippen the pass to Conchar. Pippen a screen on Williams. Conchar. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. Hartenstein finds Williams. Here's Dort, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
I like when Dort seeks out his offense, using that athleticism well there on the drive.
Conchar with it, working on Williams. Conchar can't get it to go. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 20. Williams passes to Wallace. And the rejection by Pippen.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise, they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Down low. Jackson kicks to Pippen. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Pippen's got himself on the board with 3 there. Wallace with a screen on Pippen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 21.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Here, let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pippen with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Oklahoma City, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Free throw good, Wallace. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
The Thunder lead by 23. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Dort with a screen for Wallace. And the three ball is good. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pippen sets a screen for Bain. And it goes down 2 points. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Williams. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Hartenstein against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Dort with a screen for Williams, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Conshaw, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. Third in steals. And, of course, he's in the top 5 in free throw percentage. It can go overlooked, but sure makes a difference.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And that one misses. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Castleton's checked in. That one misses. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Pippen finds Conchaw. Wells wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Outside, Dort. Williams has a screen for Dort, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Dort's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Payne for 3. Sinks the triple. Payne's got 7 points in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Show them some love, fans. Time to get up from your seats and make some noise for T-shirt time.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Williams kicks to Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 14 feet away. Carlson can't hit.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. There's a screen. And the 3 off target.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 5 points so far.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
A shot by Wells, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Pippen a screen on Williams. Conchaw. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. Isaiah Joe comes in for Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he comes up with the deuce. Now Mitchell. He's got 8. Wiggins outside. Williams sets a screen for Wiggins. Drops in the tray. 12 points for him.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Pass to Carlson. Wiggins surveying the floor. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. And Memphis making a change here. LaRavia's checked in. Grizzlies have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Out to the right wing. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good on the three.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Mitchell passes to Williams. Wiggins sets a screen for Williams. Drives to the hoop. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And you know for that matchup with New York, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And so he makes both from the line. And for Memphis, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Pass to LaRavia. With the drive, here's Kennard. Shot clock at 5. Some nice passing there by Memphis. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And that one's good, LaRavia.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Williams. 1:09 left in the third quarter of the game. Williams sends a screen for Wiggins. Kept alive.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
There's the pick. With some arc, and it's good on the layup.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Williams sends a screen for Wiggins. It's stolen.
Oklahoma City foul.
Jones checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Konchar's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. Kennard on the wing. Pass to Spencer. No good on the triple. The Thunder shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Jones, no luck. Here's LaRavia. Bangs home the trifecta. LaRavia's got 15.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Wells is out there with John Conjar. Then there's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Spencer in at the two-guard spot. 5 to shoot. Here's Conjar. Misses the three.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Wiggins outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Wiggins has got 9 points here in the second half.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Hartenstein with the screen for Wiggins. Outside, Dort. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
Yeah, and we've seen that. You're right. A lot of examples. Baines checked in for Memphis. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Back to Kennard. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Dort kicks to Wiggins. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Back to Kennard. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Spencer. Pass to Bain. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Mitchell. Hartenstein finds Wiggins. Mitchell right side. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's Jackson. It's tipped.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
Kennard, the pass to Bain. Back to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Here's Spencer. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bain for 3. Rebounded by Joe. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. It's Dort on the wing. Joe passes to Mitchell. Outside, Dort. Hartenstein with it. Pass to Joe. They get it back. Chalk up 2 there.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
It's up a 3. Conchar, good.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. The Thunder making a switch here. Balls is checked in.
One more time for your Thunder Youth Dance Team. Amazing.
Here's Joe. Pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. Wiggins, a screen on Bain. Nice shot by Wallace.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Jackson finds Conchar. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Lets it go from 11. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Wiggins.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
Kennard with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Conchar, covered by Mitchell. Jackson in the corner. Clock at 4. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Memphis ball.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Mitchell.
Number 8, Jalen Williams.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right? With the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
Pass to Conchar. Jackson with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Now Hartenstein. Here's Joe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Bain. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Memphis moving that ball around. And a wide open look for Bain. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Pass to Wiggins. Now Hartenstein. Back to Wiggins. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Conchar, good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Hartenstein with the screen for Wiggins. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Pippen's checked in for Memphis. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review. I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Really tough to disrupt the rhythm of Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Shooting for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And he's good on the second. And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Higgins outside. No good with the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Back to Pippen. Jackson, a screen on Hartenstein. Pippen, no luck.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Williams kicks to Wiggins. Hartenstein inside. Conjar covering. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
First team foul.
And for Memphis, they're shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in this game. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
Wells passes to Concho. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gilgeous Alexander.
Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Pippen, 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Oklahoma City's gone over and over to the 3-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Hartenstein, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And so Hartenstein nails both of them. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Kennard setting the pick for Wells. The Grizzlies with another miss. Thunder shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Outside, Dort trying to find Gilgeous Alexander. Gets it to him. 2 points. That one goes. Gilgeous Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? We want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Shai, balanced scoring for you all tonight. What is working offensively?
Yeah, we're just trusting each other, playing for each other, doing the sets that Coach has us doing, and really just being unselfish. When you do those things like that happen.
It was a great performance all around tonight. Congrats on the win again. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.